bit strange. Okay. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Hope you can. Anyway, welcome to my channel. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk. And my title is Going All Out for Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth. Bless her, 70 years on the throne. We're celebrating here in the UK this weekend. Well, actually, the party starts tomorrow. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a get-together at my house. And yeah, we're going to, you know, be eating scones and jam and cream and drinking cups of tea, so it should be fun. Right, so let's have a look at my channel. Who's watching? Let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh dear, I clicked the wrong thing there. How are you all today? Right, so this is a piece of shimmer white cardstock, and we're going to be doing a couple, maybe more, of different techniques. One of it, which is one of my favorite ones for getting a bit of a watercolor effect. And then we're going to be doing some masking. All right. So I have chosen the other rose kind of flower that I have in my collection. Now this is more of a wild rose, but I am going to go for this one because, yeah, it's just a bit more of a focal point type stamp. And we're going to be heat embossing this with some gold embossing powder. So I'm just going to lay down my embossing buddy tool. Now I am super excited because I have seen the July to December catalogue, the new catalogue, and there is a really cool little embossing kit that's coming, and yeah, it includes an embossing buddy, which we haven't had in our catalogue for a little wee while now. So really pleased it's going to be coming back to us. So I'm just moving some stamps because I've got avalanche situation happening. So let's see how quick we can get this done. Because I was going to try and keep it quite quick tonight, but then I've decided to do all these techniques and it's like, oh, okay. Might take a wee while. Okay. So I am going to get some of this on here, and I'm thinking of doing, should we go for 4? We'll go for 4 images. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am now wondering whether to pop a rose in there as well. I think I just might. Let's see if I can see where I've already stamped. It can be a little bit tricky with the Versamark because it's kind of this clear thing. Oh, now I'm wondering whether or not I am going to be able to do the masking because this is going to get complicated. Oh well, just keep stamping. My idea was that I was going to mask off and then stamp some leaves. Okay. Might try and figure out another way of this, another way around it. Okay, gold embossing powder. On you go. Oh, what if I do some gold leaves now as well? Seeing as I've got the Versamark out. Yes, let's put some gold leaves in here. Okay, just gonna pop 1, 2, 3. I can just about see where I have stamped before, and I'm trying not to overlap too much. I'm also trying to keep this quick before the ink dries. Okay, what have I got going on here? One there. Oh, one there. Oh, one there. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh no, hold on. Let me just get a spare bit of paper for here. Okay. I think it's all right. Let's put a bit more there. Right, now I'm going to go over with a soft brush and get rid of finger marks like that one there. And also where I've got a bit of an overlap, I've got a leaf stem there, which I don't need. Oh, tiny bit there, but don't think there's much I can do about that. Actually, what I could try and do is just remove some of those. Okay. So I'm tapping underneath. Oh, look, my brush has fallen apart. Oh dear. Okay, right. Remove some of that. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going to very gently tap because I don't want too much to come off there. Right, there we go. So welcome everybody. If you saw my marathon card making session from the other day, congratulations. It was really funny. I was reading some of the comments. People said, "Oh, I've had to do this in installments." I was like thinking, yeah, sorry about that. Do remember you can watch me on faster speeds. You don't have to watch me, you know, in completely real time. There is an option on the settings of YouTube now that you can watch people in 1.25, 1.5, 1.75 and double speed. So if you ever are short of time but you do want to see all of the content, then just watch me sped up. You know, I'm not offended by that at all, because I do it plenty of times when I'm watching videos. Especially while watching certain people testify in court who talk very slowly. Can I just say, congratulations, Mr. JD, on the verdict. I think it was a fair one, all things considered. So, hello everybody. I'm going to try and say hello to everybody now. I'm yes, everyone, you can come along, Deborah. Yes, please come along. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Deborah, Sally, Valerie, Annie, Wendy, Anne, Lisa, Elizabeth, Jackie, Roberta. Oh, Wens, no. Yes, you better be well for tomorrow. Well, listen, I'm getting this, you know, the cream sofa, that's coming outside. So if you get here early, I know what, I'll put your name on it. I'll stick your name on the sofa and I'll save you a spot. You've just got to come along and sit. And I'll give you lots of tea and scones and jam and cream. Oh, the roses look like the one on my blouse. Yes, I love this top. I think I've shown it to you before. It's so pretty. Okie dokes. Okie dokes. Right. Right, so for this technique, oh, I needed to make sure I've got some water in my spritzer. Yes, I've got a little bit. Okay. So for this technique, you may have seen me do this before. I get out my, now I particularly like using cherry cobbler for this technique, but I will get out some other colours as well. Let's go for a bit of, is that crushed curry? A bit of crushed, yep. Hi Shaz. Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome to bring the other one if you want to. Nobody's going to prison. No, it was a defamation trial, so it wasn't to do with. It wasn't a criminal trial. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yes. Oh, they do look lovely, Vicky. Yeah, I've ordered those. I placed my order early hours of the morning. My pre-order. Okay, right. Gonna colour just inside of where the sort of the furl of that petal, is that the right word I want? Furl? Where the petal curls over. I'm going to pop some of this darker colour just inside. Actually, I could experiment with other colours because I have got 4 images I could play with, haven't I? So, I don't know, we could go for like a lovely regal purple. I know we don't usually get purple roses, but anyway, it's my artwork. It's my artwork and I cry if I want to. No, it's my artwork and I'll just, you know, make it up as I go along, which I normally do. So this is one of my fave techniques for outline stamps. Much as I love some of this imagery, because of the style of stamping that I often do, I sometimes really struggle with this style of stamp. And so I'm always on the lookout for ways of colouring it in. That's really easy. I'm not always keen to just sort of sit and colour, so as you guys know. Shaz has got purple flowers. Ah, fab. Hi, Ivy. It kept crashing. Oh, yes. It took a bit. It took a while for me to, yeah, completely get in there, but no, got there in the end. Yeah, I think there were quite a few people on. Now, what's that? Real Red. So that's Real Red and Poppy and Cherry. You know what? I think I might just, if I write that here, Real Red and Poppy, and then write Cherry here, Cherry and Poppy, in case we want to figure out what I used in the end. And let's go for a bit of, what's this? Gorgeous Grape. Right, I'll try and do this a little bit quicker. Now, the reason why I'm scribbling is because I'm actually going to be spraying all this with water and making the colours deliberately run. So this is a bit of Highland. I'll just pop a little bit of Gorgeous Grape in there. Right, and then let's go for a bit of Blackberry on here. Now I know this one's going to run really well because it's such a dark colour. It works very well. You can already order from, yes, Martina, as a demonstrator, you can place a demonstrator order for items in the July to December catalogue. But just be aware there are some things out of stock, so it's worth checking the back order list. There's an Excel sheet on the demo site that tells us what products are not available to us at the moment. So you may want to just wait until those come into stock. Right, that was Garden. So put Garden and Blackberry and Rich Raz. And then over here we've got Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. And I think I might just pop a little bit of, oh yes, Old Olive. I love Old Olive with these purples. So let's pop a bit in there. See how I'm not really colouring in. Do a bit of Granny. We do that with the brighter ones. A bit of Granny there. Now I am planning to do more stamping. So a bit of Pear. So we're doing 4 different looks. 4 but similar but different looks. Okay, I'm going to put these all away later. Alrighty, so let me just grab a piece of muslin just to protect my work surface. This is my braggy do. Right, that's my sponsor. Got a bit in here. Hello, Miss Janice. Hi, Joanna. The Jubilee, so it's Jubilee is 70 years of the Queen's reign. Yeah, so she has been on the throne for 70 years. I think she's the longest reigning monarch ever in the history of Britain. So she's a pretty special woman. Whatever you think of royalty or monarchy or whatever. I have a friend of mine who's not a royalist at all. At all. However, I was like, it's just an excuse for have a cup of tea. Still come over. Okay, so I've sprayed lots of water. And can you see what's happened? Isn't that fun? Nice royal mess we've got here. But I'm getting my paintbrush just to manipulate some of the colour a little bit so that it goes where I want it to go. And I'm going to grab the good old tissue or bog roll. And I'm going to just lift certain areas that, you know, because sometimes the water does come out of the embossed areas. And I'm just, oh, you know what? I think I might change glasses. Where have the other glasses gone? Oh, I've lost them. That's handy. I've lost my other pair of glasses. I bought some cheapy, stronger glasses because finding it, I just need to go for an eye test, to be honest. Some up close work I'm finding tricky. Right, I like that. So this one needs a bit of moving. I probably should be working a bit faster than what I'm doing now to get this to move before it all starts to soak in. So the beauty of using the shimmer white cardstock is that the water sits and the colour sits on top of the cardstock for a bit longer than it would do with the normal, just the basic white or very vanilla card. So you could not do this technique on normal cardstock. It has to be this shimmer white. And as you can see, it's really fun. And you know, sometimes you don't know what the results are quite going to be, but it's good fun. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. Now I still can see quite big pools of water in various places, and for the sake of just hurrying up the process, I am just dabbing some of the water off. Oh, to be a bit redder, I think. Anyway, I'm going to now put a bit of heat on this. So, hello, Esther. Kay! Oh, lovely to see you. Hi, Mary. Hi, everybody. Thanks for the thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. Hello, my favourite virtual grandniece. Who's that? Esther. Oh, lots of love to you, Kay. Now, I am a little bit hesitant doing too much heat on the gold embossing, because if you do put too much heat on it, it can make it go a bit odd. So I'm just trying to basically evaporate the water. That's my aim. The night nurse has just put more meds up for you. Oh, sweetheart. Well, that'll make you happy. When I first read that sentence, I thought you said you've had your night nurse. Night nurse. No, you're... Oh, hope those nurses have been good to you, okay? I hope they're looking after you. Okay, so what do you guys think of this then? Isn't that cute? So it's still a little bit damp. Special gentleman hugs. Okay, you've got special gentleman hugs. Yeah, lots of healing hugs for you, Kate. Okay, so we definitely haven't got any damp spots. Now, I wanted to try and create a mask to go over the top of this. Oh, now I could... I'm holding it up to my light, so I know you can't see me doing this. I'm holding this up to my light to see if I could actually draw around it a bit. Or shall I just kind of cheat and do a rough mask? I haven't really got time to be cutting out too many. You know what, I think I'll cheat. I'll just do a rough mask. Grab my black. Oh, let's move me cloth. Right, okay. Right, so I need one of one. Oh, I know what I'll do is I'll stamp once, but I'll cut out from 2 sheets of these, and then I'll get 2 lots, won't I? Might even get 3 lots. Let's see. Let's see if I can cut out 4. Let's see if I can do 4 in one go. Oh, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Let's test the scissors. Let's see how strong they are. Right, I'm going to do rough cutting out. So I'm just kind of going around the periphery of this rose. And like I said, I'm not too bothered about getting it perfect. I am just wanting a rough mask. Get rid of that little notch there. Let me get that image back. Where's the image? Notch out of there. Notch there. And then okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just seeing what, okay, oh right, so I cut the wrong bit out of there, but never mind. Did I? That'll do. That'll do. Okay, so moving on to this one. So again, rough cut that out. using my peg to kind of try and hold it into place as much as possible when I just do these sections. So I am cutting through 4 layers, by the way, guys. That's why it feels a little bit stiff doing this. But look at this image. See where I'm going with it. Round. Okay. Oh, just that bit in the corner. All right. Okay, so just a reminder, if you're doing fussy cutting, it helps to keep the scissors ahead of you, as in straight ahead, and move the paper, not the image. Sorry, move the image, not the scissors. Move the paper, not the scissors. That's what I meant to say. You know what I meant, didn't you? Yep. Okay. Got a nice pile of scraps in front of me now. Get rid of those. So there's me going, oh, I'm going to mask. No, I'm not going to mask. I am going to mask. See, I do change my mind on a fairly regular basis on this channel. Because I know it might sound like I'm being hypocritical, but basically there's so many thoughts that run through my head when I'm creating. And my audience, you lot, have told me, you like to know what's going on in my head. So I just say it as I think it. And then I do change my mind. So, hi Phoebe. To mask or not to mask? That is the question. Ruth, try the other masking paper with no backing paper. Oh, but yeah, the only thing is, if I was to layer it, I'd still have to peel them apart, Martina. So, you know, if to cut out 4 in one go, I'd still have to. I did do that with it once. Yeah, Martina's referring to some paper that she purchased for me. It's on the roll, so it doesn't come with backing paper. But to do this technique of cutting up a few in one go, it would be tricky. All right, last one, this one. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Or, what's the next line? Yeah, Linda messaged me earlier to say, trials, verdicts in, the jury's in. I was at church at the time. We were having a song evening at church. So we have this thing called supper and songs. So what we do is we take food and eat together, and then we practice some new songs. We learn new songs and practice some old ones. Anyway, and then we have a little time of prayer. And so when Linda messaged me, I was like, oh no, we're at church. I'm gonna have to hurry Tom along. So we got out and then we went to the supermarket, and so I was like, quick, get got it on my phone, and then we sat in the car listening to the verdict. Oh, some do know their Hamlet. Yes. It's, yeah, whether just never remind yourself of the things and out of which one, or to, or something. Is it to bend them? No. Oh, it's a long time ago since I learnt Hamlet. Okay, one more. Nearly there. Sorry. Okay. Now we can do stamping. Let's stamp some leaves. Okay. I thought it would be nice to perhaps use, certainly the fern, but I didn't know whether to use some of this as well. And then I also quite like the idea of the ranunculus a bit in the background as well. Might do that in a pale colour. Let's get soft sea foam now. The only thing about me using soft sea foam on camera is sometimes you guys don't see it too well, so you're just going to have to trust me that it's there. I'm telling you it's there, you're just going to have to trust me. So. Yes, we do as you do, not as you say. Oh yes, it was the Stampin blog, Stamp Around UK blog hop today. Vlog hop, not blog hop, but vlog hop. And I haven't gone round everybody's because I was at church when it went live, so I need to go round and see everybody's. Okay, bit of that in the background. Okay. That there. That there. Ooh. Okay. Can you see that guy? Oh yeah, you can see it. There we go. That's good. Glad you can see that. So I've started with the pale because I want to still stamp some of this over the top. Now these are the red, so I'm thinking I'll do some red ranunculus. Yeah. I go for a bit of real red. I'm going to try and ink this up so that we just get the flower and a bit of the stem. And it might just mean having to do a bit of a cleanup, like so. You know what, I feel a bit of stamp surgery coming on. Not today, but I think I will consider cutting that off. Oh dear. Oh, caught a little bit there, but never mind. We'll disguise that at a later date. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Right, I'll make sure I didn't get... I got ink, just I got a bit of a halo there, didn't I? Okay, right, let's do a bit of purple. 2 weeks today. Oh, I didn't, Jackie, you're quite right. Yes, my mistake. I will add those later. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, I scheduled it and then forgot to go back in to put the links. Thank you for that reminder, Jackie. I will do that. That was very naughty of me. Usually I'm quite good at that. so that was Rich Razzleberry. And I'm going to grab Gorgeous Grape. What verdict was we were going on about? Oh, the defamation trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. It's been going on for the last 6 weeks. The verdict was in today. Right, okay, so now I've done those, I want to balance it out with a bit of a flower on the other side, so, or somewhere else rather. So we could have one coming maybe from there, maybe a couple. Oh no, I want to change colour now. Oops, right. Oh, good, Vicky, I'm so pleased. You will love it. I agree, Gail. Yeah, I do agree. Although I think they both need some serious help. But you know what? You know, I think he has tried to seek help in the past, but I don't know. I don't know what. I wonder if he's to really properly get clean, it would mean, oh no, I forgot to do this one. It would mean completely changing his lifestyle, and I'm not sure he wants to do that. I'm not sure he has that real impetus. But maybe this will have, you know, quite excited. He's in the UK. Well, he was in the UK over the weekend. That's quite exciting. Right. Okay, let's add, I want to add some more leaves to the background. So, oh, the fern. Right. So let's go in here now with some darker greens. Just pop those colours out of the way for a second. I did get this out, but I'm not sure how I'd use it. Actually, there's not really much space for this fern, is there? Okay, let's try and fit it in. All right, Cindy, see you, Cindy. Have fun. Okay, so that's soft succulent. I just felt that went with garden green quite prettily. So that's why I chose that. This one, now let me just refer back. Old Olive. Yes, Old Olive would be fine, I think. Let's add a bit of... And to be honest, Old Olive I think would look fine with these. I'll just do some here. There. One coming down through here. So I'm tending to sort of put threes. This one. Even if it's just a tiny wee bit. Okay. Oh, he's doing the whole tour with him. Ooh. Ooh. Right. Ooh, ooh. Shall we use some of these pretties? I think I need a new texture. Need a new texture. Need a new block. Oops. Right. Let's go back to soft succulents. So I can just add a little bit of this to sort of create a little nest, a pretty nest of leaves around the roses. Coming out there. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to move on to a different colour now. Go for the old olive. Although, I've used old olive already. I'm wondering a bit of Pear Pizzazz now. Because that's a bit strong. Let's try a bit of this. 1, 2, 3. Need a bit more coverage in there. 1, 2. And what I'm trying to do is where I've got the mask of the flowers, I'm trying to make sure that I've got a lot of colour near to the edges of the masks so that they'll really show up once we take them off. Right, now do we need some little flowers in here? Just thinking, I haven't actually got little. Oh, unless I stamp some of... Shall we have a little sneak peek? Shall we see what it looks like first? And then go from there. Might just need a bit of dottage and then that'll be it. Ooh, that does look nice. I think it just needs something else though in certain spots. Just needs a bit more strength of colour, doesn't it? Maybe just going over with a blending brush would be fine. Should we try that? Oh, where is that fern stamp from? This one. It is from Nature's Prints, which is a new stamp set in the annual catalogue. And it comes with some delightful dies as well. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of extra colour around the edge here. I'm going to do that to all of these. So this is Pear Pizzazz, which I think will be fine for these, but I'll switch over to soft succulent for that one. Hi, Janet Gerstein. Welcome. You're in a super hot craft room. Oh, get that AC on, Phoebe. So, Miss Gerstein, is it your first time visiting us on Artful Stampin? So now this one hasn't got any flat leaves coming out of it, but that's okay. Right, where's soft succulent? Just going to clean a bit of that off. Now, I'm wondering whether the dotted should go across the whole lot. Just, yeah, I think it should go across the whole lot. You've started your list beginning with some kits. Where are you based, CJ? Are you... Yeah, where are you based in the world? US, Australia, Europe. So if you're watching my channel and you're thinking, I want some of that stuff that Ruth's got, that she's using, then praise be, you can shop with me. If you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you can place an order through my online shop that Stampin' Up provide for me electronically. Oh gosh, I'm writing a poem. Oh, little tear there, never mind. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Right, I feel like I need something else here. Just maybe another little flower. So I'm just going to pop that back on. Maybe a little one coming up from there. Yes. Oh, I just knocked something down. I think it was a mask. That's all right. I've been nicknamed the Queen, so this piece would look lovely in my house, says Elizabeth Falcomer. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Suburban Minneapolis, USA. Fabulous. There we go. Now, I am wondering whether to just darken up some of these centres a little bit more. So I'm going to come in with the crushed curry. Just add a little bit more colour. Just needs brightening, I feel. Oh, now, there is a way of doing some dottage if you don't have a dottage stamp. And that's by doing some flickage. Flickage. A little bit of flickage. So, because I have got 4 pieces on here, I am going to just mask off sections because I want to do Blackberry Bliss. I need a block. I'm going to do Blackberry Bliss dottage on this one. So if we get the Stampin' Right marker, and the Stampin' Right markers have 2 ends. There's a thick end or brush tip end and a fine sort of writing end. And so if you get the brush tip end and you hook it just inside the lid of your marker pen and give it a little flick away from yourself, you can create this amazing kind of dottage effect across your work. So that's really pretty. I quite like that, but I do want to add maybe another colour. Maybe a bit of soft sea foam just to add some variety. Just doing that around the place. There we go. Lovely. So let's now do it to this one. So I'm going to mask that area off. Now this was the Old Olive section and Gorgeous Grape. So that's gorgeous. And where's Old Olive gone? Yep, this one. So let's just do a little bit of... Oh, now the other thing I've just realised, these ranunculus flowers, they could benefit from a little bit of blender pen on them because they're looking a little bit see-through, aren't they? Okay, so let's just give it a moment for that to settle. Okay, I'm going to leave the Old Olive out because I think I need that, and get the other reds. Now I am a little bit careful with doing red dottage because, as I say on my channel, it can look a little bit like blood splatter. So I'm wondering whether to just contain it to mainly green. I'll do some green first. don't think we want blood splatter to celebrate Her Royal Highness, do we? Those big splotchy dots in very light green would be very nice for Glenna too. I'm going to just do maybe a little bit sort of towards the edge. Not get too much on the flowers. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm going to leave that one for a moment so that I can have your honest feedback, because I know not everybody is a fan of the dottage, and just see if actually someone does prefer the non-dottage version. Okay, so what I'm doing here is going back with my blender pen. So my blender pens are different from Stampin' Right markers. They are basically filled with a clear liquid. And what this does, especially on the shimmer paper, is it reactivates the ink and it enables you to kind of spread it around a little bit. So with these very detailed line art stamps that I've used here, they are particularly useful because they just fill in those really white spots that are kind of where the imagery looks a bit see-through. And so what that does, it just helps. Light pink. That's a good idea, Lisa. On this one, I could do pink on this one actually, but I just want to find out if people actually prefer this one without the dottage. So look at my spanners hard at work. Thank you, guys. So people who've got spanners after their names are just people who I've given the power to. No, they're people who can pop links for me. So thank you. Really do appreciate it. And just helps for you to be able to click on links. So Artful Stampin Space, if you're interested, is a Facebook group. And basically, if you answer the security questions, you're in. And it's a place where you can share pictures of artwork, stamping that you've done inspired by my channel. And if you want feedback, we're happy to give it, but only when asked. As in, you've got to ask for feedback if you want it. We don't just give feedback or critique. We'll tell you what we think, as in, oh, it's lovely, or we like the colour, or we like the stamps you used, or whatever, but we don't offer criticism unless you ask for it. But it is a marvellous place to get inspiration because you guys just go off and create, and sometimes I just give you a little idea and you run with it. It's great. Okay, so who's up for then a little bit of pink dottage on here? Oh, there's been a dottage debate. Have I missed it? Oh, bonsoir, Frédéric. As much as I love dogs and spots, it's refreshing to have one without. Ooh, Esther's. Ooh, okay. No dottage, says Darlene. No, in capital, no. Ooh. I'm happy to leave it. I am happy. Yes. Oh, Lisa, I could go back in. The wrench. Yeah, the spanner or the wrench. Hi, Sharon B. I'm organising my stitching alphabet dies from unmentioned company. The company that shall not be mentioned. Right, let's see if I've got a pink. Have I got a pink in the house? Blushing Bride. Okay, let's do a bit of pale pink dottage on here. Oh, yes. Yeah, that works. And I'm wondering whether to colour in some of this rose because it looks a little bit pale. The colour seems to have just missed it a little bit, so I'm just going to colour a little bit of that in. There we go. I quite like just the little white accents there, but it just was looking a bit too bare in that centre there. So. Sorry, just having a bit of an experiment. Okay. Is that Nydia? Hi. Long time. Nice to see you. Oh, is that Yellow Roses? Hi, Nydia. Nice to see you. Okay, I think that is it. Do you want to see these cut up? I'm happy to cut these up if you would like me to. Where's my trimmer? Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you, Margaret Burkett. Welcome. So I'm going to cut this in half, completely in half, so that we can figure out which bits to trim off. Okay, so let's focus on this one first. So I probably could trim a little bit off the top of there. And then if I put that in where I'd normally cut it, I think that would work. Yep, that's good. So then I'm going to put that back in and just cut that little bit off it. Now, have I got some purple cardstock trimmed to go? Let's see. What was this one? This was the gorgeous grape one. So let's see if I've got a gorgeous grape. Ooh, I do. That looks super nice with that purple border. Oh, Joanna's got a new profile pic. Right, and then this definitely needs cutting on this side because it's got a bit more of a space. And then I think maybe a bit off the bottom. Yes. Have I got a bit of rich raz? I'm going to go with the... I think I'm going to go with the rich raz because although I coloured that with Blackberry Bliss, once the water hits it and dispersed it, it's kind of made it kind of fade a little bit. It would work with a metallic border. You're so right, Deborah. Yeah, maybe even doing a little bit of heat embossing, like gold heat embossing or something around the edge like I did last night. Was it last night? Yes, yesterday. Right. I think I can safely cut off a bit of the top of this one. So let's do that. There's something very romantic, I think, about this one. It's just turned out so prettily. And I think even more so because it hasn't, the colour actually hasn't spread to every aspect. And I think that's what makes it kind of look so pretty and gives it that lovely watercolour effect. Now I'm looking at this, I think this does need a little bit of dottage because I made that boo-boo down there, didn't I? And I've got quite a bit of white space down here. Shall I try it with Flirty Flamingo? But now before I do that, I'm just going to grab... What colour is more predominant on that one? Cherry? Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, we'll go with that one for that. Oh, not brown. I do. Thank you for saying that, Martina. So yes, if you use WhatsApp on your mobile device, I send out alerts, but you need to contact me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, to be added to the alert list. So I'm going to try a bit of Granny Apple. Ooh, where is Granny Apple? Is that it? Oh, yeah, that's it. So yeah, you need to email me. Now, the deal with that is you have to share your phone number with me, but I do not share your phone number with anybody else. Looks like our wild Canadian roses. Yeah, you see? Yeah. That was a look I was going for, Lisa. Yeah, so have I got a pink in the house? Pretty. Right, let's see. Now, which one should I put a bit of gold around the edge? Deborah Mitchum, seeing as you suggested it, I'm going to go with what you say. So we've got purple, pink, gorgeous grape, rich razzleberry, flirty, and cherry. Which one would you like to see me put some gold around? I'll go with Deborah. Deborah's choice. Now, these masks, I am going to save these and put them with the stamp set so that next time I use it, I don't have to cut out so many. Rich Raz. Okay, thanks, Deborah. Okay, so I know I did this technique just last night, but it's a goodie. So we will repeat it. Oh, now here's another question. Do we want to rip, like, distress the edge, or do we want to leave it clean? Distress or clean, Deborah? Blackberry and gold. You all trying to get in on it? I asked Deborah, guys. Distress. Okay. That's what she said. Blame Deborah if you don't like it. Is Vicky trying to take... Look, Vicky, just because you got the power... They want to help you, yeah. Yeah, let's all help Deborah make her decision. Actually, when somebody said blackberry and gold... Oh, it was Lorraine. Lorraine said blackberry and gold. You know what did go through my mind, and it'd be interesting to see if I could try this with another one, is to actually put get the pen, the Blackberry pen, and run Blackberry Bliss down the edge first, then do the gold. So maybe I'll do that with another one, because you guys, clearly the jury is out in terms of which colour you wanted me to have a go with. So maybe we'll do that. I'm just letting Deborah know what to say. Just helping Deborah. Oh, I'm glad that we're all friends on this chat, really. So anyone that's new to the channel and thinking, oh my goodness, these people are so rude to each other, it's because we love each other, basically. You know what they say? Just going to get rid of that bit. Don't need that bit there. Okay, now that's already on. So who wants me to try? Yes, Lorraine wants me to try it. You know what? I had a feeling you'd like me to do that, Lorraine. Okay, so let's go for the really reddish one. Now, normally I would say do never, ever, ever leave your gold embossing powder out, like so. But I'm going to be very careful. And, oh no, that's the wrong colour. This one I want. No, actually, because that's going to go on cherry cobbler, I'm going to go with red. Red, red, red. No, that's Poppy Parade. I don't want real red. Sorry, I'm having a moment. That's Cajun. That one. Real red. Okay. So what I want to do is just do a rough kind of line. I don't want it to be super straight because the gold's not going to be straight. And I'm just going to create a bit of a line of ink across there. Actually, I don't even know why I'm being careful at the edges because that's going to get gold on it anyway. So it's almost like a paint, like I've just got a paintbrush and swiped it. Okay. Gonna give that a moment. I'll be the first to say I need in help in this sense. I feel pretty good about my choices. Hi, Sue Stranger. Can I ask you a question? What do you put in your blending pens? Nothing. Yeah, they come, you get a pack of 3 and they come with the solution already in it. Yep. Now, some people have said, apparently, when they dry out, you can put a few drops of glycerin and water in them. But I would say just buy a new pack because they are not expensive. And there's nothing quite like a nice new blender pen, to be honest. Oh, yes, few Aussies in the house. In the house. In the house. So I went over with my embossing buddy because I didn't want any stray bits of gold hanging about before adding my Versamark. And now I'm just going to dip in my gold powder, like so. Okay, now I'm going to put my powder away. Hi, Pamela. How are you? How are you settling in? Oh, 98 people watching. Hello, everybody. I feel famous. So famous. Do say hi if you've not said hi before. We do like to welcome new folks to the party. For some reason, this technique seems to take way longer to get the stuff to melt. It might just be because my heat tools just cooled down a little bit, but it did this last night. Yeah, getting there, getting there. Hello, Carol Badeau from Ottawa. Woohoo! Canada in the house. Got a few Canadians in tonight, guys. Hello, Ruth. Lovely to see you, my darling. Did you have a nice holiday? I think you were on holiday last time I spoke to you. Are you okay? Oh, Marie, I think you're a little bit behind. Can someone, like, reply to Marie and tell her I think she's a bit behind on the chat, on the video, and to forward a bit. What a great idea, Martina. What, the roses? You can't find her name? Oh, are you on your computer, Esther? Thanks, Darlene. Oh, Martina's always going rogue. Yeah, she makes the most glorious creations. One of those phone calls, Deborah. Whew. Right, look, I've done so much heating, my grid paper is starting to curl. Right, so let's bring that back. Now, I'm going to put glue on these and stick them, but I will also leave them to dry overnight and I'll pop them underneath this grid paper just to try and get them to flatten out, because we've used water, we've used heat, you know, so paper and water and heat tends to get a bit wrinkly. So I'm actually going to be a little bit more generous with the glue than normal to get this stuck down. Oh, CJ, a bit of wink. Where's my wink gone? A bit of wink in here. Oh, I don't know if I've got much left on this one. I'll have to get my other one out. Get my new one out. Oh yeah, did it. Let's put a little blob there. Yes, I think Her Royal Highness would be very pleased with these. If anyone didn't see Esther's video from last night, it was so hilarious. Actually, I've got a feeling that's real red, not cherry cobbler. Let's have a look. Looky look. Yeah, I was right. There we go. That's cherry cobbler. Now, I see I wanted it to be cherry cobbler because I went for the real red on the inside, so that you've got cherry, then gold, then red. Oh, not on holiday yet. Okay. Yeah, oh, you've had hospital as well. Oh. Sending lots of love to you ill folks out there. There's a few of you. You know who you are. Esther inspired you to do a US version. Oh, brilliant. Hi, Michelle. Lovely to see you. 99 viewers. Oh, now you see I've done the edges on these. I'm like, oh, I want to do edges on these ones now. I might just do a little bit of pink. A little bit of melon. Yeah, so if you haven't seen Esther's video, Vicky's just put the link. It's very funny. Can I just say, you know, if you think, does she normally dress like this? Let me just remind you, she works in a school. So she loves a little bit of dress up. That's her excuse anyway. Ooh, Ooh, see, even that little thin strip, thin of Melon Mambo just makes the difference. Looks gorgeous. So if you ever sort of do a piece like this and you're about to stick it down and you go, something missing, just go round with a pen very carefully to put a fine border before sticking it down, and you'll go, oh yeah, look at that, look at the difference. Oh, what, let's pull up this one. Can you see the difference? Right, I think this one just needs a little bit of colour around this one now. So this does happen, don't be alarmed. When one uses that flickage technique, it does pool a little bit on the inside, so don't panic if you do get a bit of ink on there. Actually, even colouring just the edge of a card, that can make quite a difference as well. And now run it through the die cutting machine to convince me. Oh yes, this is Martina's tip. It's fab tip, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered, Martina. Not right now because I'm live and I've been alive for a little while now. But yes, Martina's tip is pop this through your cut and emboss machine with just 2 clear plates, put it through and it will just flatten it for you. Okay. I flipped over to see Esther hysterical. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe even an embossing folder, a fine embossing folder over this would be very pretty. Yes, indeedy. I've ordered the timber one that's in the annual catalogue because I don't have a timber one at the moment. So I'm looking forward to playing with that. Right. Dun, 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 dun. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Happy and glorious. Right, I think Stampin' Up missed a treat by not doing a Jubilee stamp set for us Brits. Never mind. We'll just have to enjoy the roses one instead. It's super pretty. Right, I'm just going to try and put these back in the order that with the colours that I did, so I can tell you truly what the colours were that I used. So there we go. Okay, let's quickly go over this then. I'm not going to pull out all the ink pads, I'm just going to tell you. So on this, start off with, I heat embossed with the Happiness Abound stamp set, the big flower and the rose and that leaf. So 1, 2, 3, just use 3 from there. Heat embossed with gold to start off with across a big sheet. Then I coloured in with this one, Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather with a little bit of Gorgeous Grape, Blackberry, Bliss and Rich Razzleberry, Real Red and Poppy Parade. And now I can't really see much of a difference. Maybe that's a bit darker. That's Real Red, I think, and that's Poppy Parade. And this one was, oh, that's up the wrong way around. Cherry Cobbler and Poppy. So you can see the difference once it's muted down. This takes on a bit more of a pinkier hue because Cherry Cobbler does have those sort of tones in it, really. And then I stamped with various leaves, including Nature's Prints, this one and this one. Framed Occasions, this one. I didn't end up using that one at all, put that away. Ranunculus Romance, used the Ranunculus and that one. And what else? Oh, the Fern. Back to the Fern. Yeah, the Fern. Yeah, use that for that. In various colours. So I think this one I used Old Olive and Pear Pizzazz. Actually, I used Old Olive and Pear Pizzazz for these three. And this one I did use some soft succulent for the greenery in the background. And then stamped some extra. So this was stamped in Rich Razzleberry. These ones. That was Gorgeous Grape. These were Cherry. That one's Cherry Cobbler, and I think that one was Real Red. You might have to go back and watch. Then did a bit of splattage. Oh, I forgot the masking. Sorry. Made lots of masks. Lots and lots and lots of masks that got put over these before I did the stamping. And then took off the masks and added some flickage dottage to just finish it off. Now these two have got some extra gold embossing around the edges, and this one has got colour and gold embossing. So Ranunculus is on my new Ruth Made Me Do It list. Nature's Prints. Very funny. Yeah. Right. Lots of love, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all those thumbs ups. And now tomorrow is going to be quite a busy day for me. So I may not make it back for Thursdays. I will see how it goes. I will see how it goes. But I don't want to just say, yeah, I'll be here, and then be absolutely exhausted and not be able to make it. So I will see how it goes. Yeah. But hopefully I'll see you again Friday. Sue has a question. How do I find a demonstrator who lives near me in Australia? If you go to the website, stampinup.au, I believe. And if you search for a demo, now the lovely Vicky, who's Vicky you spoke to earlier, let me just go and see if I can find her, and I will link to her Stampin' Up shop right now. Sorry, it's .com.au. Sorry, .com.au. Oh, Vicky Allenson, are you not on the demonstrator finder? Oh, yes, you are. Got you, found you. Okay. So basically you can email Vicky directly, vickyallenson@gmail.com, and she will help you. There may be some other, there might be some other Aussies on here. Monica's on here. Sue's on here. The other Sue. Different Sue. So Sue, Vicky, Monica. Oh, Ellen. Sorry, Ellen. Yes, I forgot about Ellen. She's not on here. Is Carol? Carol, you a demo? Oh, Heidi Scholler as well. Yeah. So if you're going by your geographical location, just pop in, search for local, local demo, and yeah, you'll find somebody. Okay. Right. Any other Aussies want to give a wave just to let any other Australians know who you are? Bev, yes. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, only people who are here live can really do a wave. When I say do a wave, you know what I mean? Say hello. And Judy would have liked a Jubilee stamp set as well. Yeah, I think the Queen must have an outfit in each colour of these cards. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Although when have I ever seen the Queen in red? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. Queen Elizabeth red outfit. I imagine around Remembrance Day she would wear. Oh yes. Oh gosh, she looks amazing. Yeah. Occasionally she wears red. And she looks fine in red. And oh, gorgeous hats. When did she wear that? There's a beautiful picture of her wearing, on her second public outing since the death of her husband, she wore red with a red cashmere coat with a black velvet collar. And she paired it with her beloved scarab brooch, which was a personal gift from. And she's wearing this beautiful hat that has this like red silk sort of, actually really similar. Oh my goodness, it's so similar to the rose here. That's so funny. And of course her three rows of pearls and her pearl earrings. She looks amazing. Oh. There we go. Oh really? Esther. She wears bright colours because the people have come to see her, so it helps her to stand out. Yeah, quite right. Yeah. She always looks amazing. I have the nail polish that the Queen wears, so we'll paint my nails tomorrow. Oh, is it that like nudie colour? Apparently royalty, they're only really supposed to wear like nude colours. I went shopping earlier today and I picked up some nail wraps, you know, those stickers, and they're sort of special Jubilee ones, and one's got a little corgi on and one's got a flag. So I did buy them to share with Meg because there's not enough for us to do all our fingers. So I might just put, oh, look at this nail's about to break. I might just do some of my nail, like paint some and then put the stickers on the others. So thank you, Carla. You'll have to send the Queen a card full, yeah. Right, lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging about and chatting with me, and I will see you at some point, God willing, over the next few days. Okay, so yes, thanks for the thumbs ups, guys, really much appreciated, and see you guys soon. Lots of love. Bye.